Oh my god. Who is that?
We're not here going to
Jack's running around here.
Dog?
Yeah. Dog's running around like typical, being funny.
Oh, where is he?
He's in room 210 right now.
How he got there?
He's been following around this girl all morning.
All morning. He's chasing everybody. Yesterday I was scratching his ass.
He don't bother us none.
No, but he seems like, likes females. He basically, yesterday I scratched him.
They were watching him earlier.
Huh?
They were watching him earlier.
Yeah, see you right
Huh?
Is he still in there?
Oh yeah, there. Oh my god.
You coming?
It looks like that your dog is. It looks like your dog is like.
Everybody's dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's typical.
Yeah.
She's asking where he
He's a good dog.
No, yesterday he was sitting. I was scratching his ass. 2 hours. He just jumps out. Needs to be scratched. It's not dog. It's scam. Yeah.
Be friendly.
Look at how smart he is.
Dude, you want to keep him all week long?
I don't know. I had to change yesterday everything. It was shedding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice dog, but it's shedding.
A lot of hair.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of hair.
He's getting the rest now, too.
You on rest?
So tired that Mike does not awake yet.
Yeah, that's why I've been out here most of the time. It's not far from it though.
How long?
It's like
10 minutes? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what. Oh my god.
We're gonna miss our friend. Baby, baby.
Oh, we'll bring him next time.
He's so funny too.
Yeah, he's like a very popular dog.
Yes. He's a very, very popular dog.
Yeah, that's like main attraction. I was wondering what was going on. It's like everybody.
Yeah, I had Flash out here. I had him out here. And Flash was starting to get her little. I'm not too sure about this, so I'm just gonna go. Dad's not here. I'm gonna back up.
That's right, because we have more puppies.
So I let her back in the room, and she's been in the room with you all.
Yeah, because we all
He's
have
been like,
freaking puppies.
I'm wanting the love. So I'm just gonna be out here, and I'm gonna get all the attention. So he's been soaking up all the attention.
I don't know whether we need puppies like that.
What?
I don't know whether we need puppies of that side. The Flash may produce us puppies.
What she said, puppies.
Puppies.
Yeah. Yes, you think she already done two.
She's done 2 litters, but she won't do anything like that. No.
Uh-huh. You would be surprised. I think last time she had first time we picked her up, there were big puppies.
He's a Rottweiler. It would kill her.
Uh-huh. I think this retriever or whatever, last time she had puppies, like whatever. Was it? Uh-oh.
I like how Jack just sits there.
Yeah, you're smart, intelligent looking.
He voluntarily chose his own status to basically put himself on duty because I didn't put him on duty.
Why he's on duty?
Well, when I say on duty, meaning like I didn't put him on duty. He put himself on duty. He was walking around with that girl the whole time. Didn't even have to really ask him.
Why
I gave her this because I was worried about basically him walking around because he was following her around. If she was out here, you would see what I mean. Like,
Why he's
this is pretty much a walk with me. Anywhere that girl went, walk with me.
Yeah.
He was like this with her anywhere he went.
I wonder why.
And I didn't even need. She didn't need this.
Why?
person's even been in it. I'm telling you.
So that's what I thought was kind of cool. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, well, just in case, since he wants to follow you around, I don't mind. Since I'm here for a little bit, you know, here you go.
But what's that help?
This helps with controlling his demeanor. So let's say if you're random Joe Blow and he's walking with that little girl, and since he is 130 pounds, she's not going to be able to grab a hold of that handle up there, be able to go, no, all right, like I could.
Yeah.
So pretty much this, if I hit that button, makes him drop
Okay.
and stop. I don't want to use it. I don't like to use it.
Yeah, but
if I
it's
have to use
helpful.
it
It's
can be
big
done.
dog.
But that's what I told her. This is his controls. This is his way of commands. So, needless to state that he went all the way down there and just laid down there with her and her mom and just what?
What if he went inside the building with them?
I wouldn't even doubt it. Not one bit.
What do you mean?
She said, "What if he walked inside the building of the office with them?" And I said, I wouldn't doubt it one bit. I said, because as long as she had that, if he obeyed, he's in a service harness, technically.
Yeah.
He is in what you would call a emotional support animal harness.
Emotional support animal.
Well, that's what they would title it under.
Yeah.
Because the way he's dressed. Now, if I put him in a full-out, what I would call a dress tack, that has all these little extra pockets that are outside the pocket there, and then all this other stuff, and you put all these other bigger pockets on him, and then you can load him down with a bunch of shit to the point to where he's basically a carry dog. All right.
Is that his gun?
Yeah, it's his gun.
Oh my god.
Guns.
That's his gun. Let's check that gun.
It's right in there too. Guns.
So what you said? Full what? Full service?
Whose service?
You said if as a dress like full service or whatever.
If I put him out in full dress service, like basically if I would basically put him out in his dress, he would basically be like a full out tack harness. Like his harness is like bigger than that. His actual, he has Kevlar plate to start with that his actual harness has.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just do like that, where you have to slip it over his neck.
He bite you now. Really.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he won't bite us.
He won't bite you
really
because you're not
knowing
doing
us.
me no harm. But if he would go to grab a hold of me one time, and actually mean business of grab a hold of me one time, like I'm not kidding, she can even vouch it. She's seen it. All Hoffman had to do was grab a hold of me, and I say, Jack, back him off.
Yeah.
Might get wound up,
And that's all it took. Yeah, he's been following that one and that little girl around.
Mike gets wound up,
I wonder when Mike going to awake. I've been working at night also.
And that's what they said.
I'm already up.
Yeah, you should be sleeping. Aren't you tired?
Tired, yeah.
A little bit probably, but she does this YouTube channel, live YouTube channel stuff, so don't be surprised if we're not on YouTube.
I don't
Ukrainian
need you. Ukrainian.
Yeah, over in Ukraine, that she does this thing over where she translates our English
I know, because I
in
can't
her
understand
language.
what she's saying.
In her language, and what she does is she turns around and she'll post it on the internet, and she'll make like Jack, me, random people like, hey, this is what we do every day over here. Like,
I know, because Mike wants to say what she's saying, because I can't understand her.
sometimes she can be a little thick accent for me too, because it's like she gets to talking real fast, and it's like, then at the end, did you understand what I was saying? I'm like, no, not really.
I don't understand what she's saying.
But she's cool and all, but other like say that she gets a little when she gets a little hyper, it's kind of hard to understand her. But other than that, she's an
I
alright
just don't
person.
understand her language from Ukraine.
Yeah, it would be
I don't
nice to
understand what she's
understand
saying.
fully. Actually, it'd be kind of cool. Just so it'd be
If she's
another
saying
language I would like to
If
learn.
she's saying something, Mike has to say it so we know what she's saying, because it'd be hard for me to even know how to, you know what I'm saying, interpretate like that.
My neighbor Fernando, that was like a dad to me, pretty much. I had to sit there. It took me almost 6 years of my life to sit there and learn his language, and that was actually Spanish, full out Spanish.
my
It took me
gosh.
6 years, and I sat there and I actually studied and understood the way their dialect and how they talked, and how I'd ask inquisitive questions of like, okay, that word particularly that you just pronounced, how do I pronounce that? And then what does it mean? and I'd say, what does it mean? Because I want to know what it means. It's like, for an example, it took me almost a month and a half just to get down from 1 to 10 in Spanish. Like,
See, but you know that I'm USA citizen 21 years, you know, if you insinuate that I'm foreigner, I'm actually 21 year USA citizen.
you actually citizen?
Yes, I'm 21 years USA citizen.
Well,
What you think, I crawl through border over here?
I don't know what she's saying.
You think I crawl through border over here?
No, not in a bad way. No.
No, but
No,
I'm
it's just-
explaining
it's
it that
how
I'm
thick your
21
accent.
year USA citizen. With the insinuation that I'm sitting here for money, fucking for money, you are deadly fucking wrong.
No.
No, but that's insinuation if it's like,
If you took it that way, no.
well, how else I can be taken if it's like I'm 21
Huh?
year. I'm 21 year USA citizen, right?
Okay, I don't know that information. I
Here
never
we go.
asked. So
Here we
me
go.
telling you I didn't cry. So me
That's
telling you
what I'm
I
saying.
know you have a thick accent, I don't understand.
No, I have thick accent, but like, you know, general insinuations that like differences with thick accent when they come in fucking
No,
with
what I
men
was
for
saying
money
was-
and me working on semi for 5 years, you know, that's big fucking difference. You understand what I'm trying to say?
No, you took something wrong. Because,
No, I'm just explaining. I didn't took anything. I'm just explaining
Oh, okay.
difference.
Yeah, because I was just explaining that, you know, that your language is a little bit different than all the other languages I've learned. And I've had to sit there, and there's times I've heard how you talk when you're translating over your YouTube.
No, but the thing is, I know language.
Yes.
And
yeah.
they now relocating bunch of people which came over here illegally, right?
Illegal.
Some people, yes,
know
but
what
not
she's
you.
saying.
No.
I'm 21
That's
year
not what I was
citizen.
saying.
I'm 21 year citizen.
No,
so
what I was saying is that it's like my neighbor Fernando, my uncle Fernando. I had to sit there 6 years of my life, to understand him
yeah.
because he spoke Spanish. And his English
Do
was
you consider Colin's wife? You know, whatever what's her Colin's wife?
either way foreign to me. Yeah.
How long she been here?
I don't know. I don't even know that. But what I was going to state to him, even my uncle Fernando was foreign to me.
No.
Because
So what she is doing for work?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Here we
about
go. That's the difference.
That's none of my business.
No, but I'm just saying that's the difference. I'm
Well, what I
working
was
on semi,
saying-
providing for myself,
No,
for
what I was saying was the dialect of the language.
yeah, I understand.
Is that's where I was only saying different.
Yeah,
Is it took 6 years
Yeah.
of my life from kid up to understand my uncle because of how thick his accent
is your
was.
uncle?
He was my uncle.
Oh,
And he was Spanish.
Yeah.
So it took 6 years of my life,
uh-huh.
to understand his dialect, and also even when he used English,
Yeah.
his thick accent, to be able to hear through it and understand what he meant.
You have Hispanic heritage?
So,
Yeah. Okay. Did you
and
know
that's
that?
why I don't really say much, but yes, my uncle Fernando, he lived down the street.
Fernando.
And pretty much where there's times where I sit there and I'm straining and I'm looking at you funny,
Yeah.
and it's because of your thick accent. I'm sitting there trying to process what you're trying to tell me without sitting there and making you repeat it 10 other times. Because that's how I would do him, is I would make him repeat it 10 other times, and then he'd get all angry and shit because I had to make him repeat it 10 other times.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
is it your mother's brother or who?
No, it was more on my adopted side of the family. I kind of got into foster care a little bit
You
because
went-
my mom and dad basically was kind of fighting my blood mom and dad. And that's how my mom basically became having to get a divorce from my dad.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much my uncle, the reason why I call him my Uncle Fernando is someone in that family out of the Chirinos took me in for a little bit. So my mom knew where I was.
But you don't have Hispanic heritage.
But I don't have it actually in my DNA blood.
Ah, okay.
But it's just more like an adopted moment for like 10 minutes. I can't even really say 10 minutes, more or less. So I could say more or less it's almost my life. I've known him since I was like Violet's age.
Yeah. So he was
And-
educating you.
Yeah. and they took me in like that for a little bit. But I don't have it like in my DNA, like blood DNA now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a really nice guy, and I take the time to make people know that it took me 6 years of my life growing up to basically understand him. And he was from actually Mexico, and he actually had to sit when I say he came in from the 80s, like he was in from like 1988 to almost early 2003 is when he passed away. I think is when he passed.
Yeah.
And pretty much he had a thick accent all the way up.
Yeah.
And it took me very long, and even with him drinking, to try to slow down his language. He'd sit there and he'd have a 40 of a Budweiser straight up.
Oh my God.
And I'd sit there and I'd see this man, I'd go, by the time I'd see him, he...
My neck, what happened?
That's what I'm saying. That's how I would look at him. By the time he would sit back, by the time I pop around the corner, Fernand, there's he down in that 40. I'm like, okay.
I got my seat belt over here yesterday. This freaking seat belt on truck got my neck yesterday. Yeah.
You know what we were saying between us was about with you was there's times your thick accent is for her, she can't understand you sometimes, so she has Mike translate you so that where he's already probably caught what you were saying, she can understand it better coming out of his mouth, so that
Because I can't understand your language.
Yeah.
so that's what we were discussing, and I was like, I understand, because I understood too, because you're a really good person. And that basically we were discussing that, and that's what I was stating, because my uncle pretty much had a really thick accent too, and that's where we were putting that at. And then that's where I thought you misunderstood me.
Oh, I didn't misunderstand.
Because with the way we were talking so fast.
I didn't misunderstand.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I was just stating that I wanted you to understand. I didn't want you thinking that I was missing. No, he just leaned his head up and made him jump. Look, she's back out here. You better go get her. Look, she's back out here. You better go get her.
This dog is just like... That dog skimming continuously. Yesterday I was scratching him for 2 hours.
He loves it. He's a people person. That's what he does.
Yeah.
People that might need some time of trying to, have some emotional healing from things that may need some time, That's what he does. He senses that.
So where he usually lives?
With me. No, not that. No. They're good.
Yep, correct. You cook. Yep.
No, actually, surprisingly, he put himself on duty. He's been off duty the whole time. When I come in from out of here, when I take his piece off his side and stuff, I say, your piece has been relinquished, you're off duty. And when I say that, normally he just sits back and mellow, like he is right now. But for the most part, he put himself on duty, just walking around with you up that way. I didn't even have to ask him to.
The time's going slow. It's 12:11.
I don't know when he will awake. I don't know when he will be up.
12. We'll have 12.
He's already 12:11.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to wake him up.
I don't know, whatever
Wait
he...
until 12:30. At 12:30 is like pushing it.
Whatever he wants.
Well, I know he wants to get down the road and starting at 2. I know he starts to shift at 2 o'clock. So he tries to pre-start the truck to get it pre-prepped.
I hope it will start.
Want me to go start it?
I don't know. Like last time it didn't even start.
You're coming with me.
Yeah.
You know the aim.
It's a little after 12. What time do you want to get up? Now? Alright, 1 o'clock? Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'm gonna go check to see if the truck's gonna start, alright?
Aby go wyzywita.
Let's check on the truck. More welcome to tag along. Oh, you're coming?
Everybody
That's something that trucker got. Logo.
He's screaming one.
That was a gift that trucker got.
He's screaming one.
Yeah, right,
All the
bud.
way over there. Fix the shoes. Take the tongue over there, better. Let them go first, Kata.
Yeah.
Point. Don't tell me no. Take point. Catch up.
A dog following you.
Oh, shit.
Watch, Kata. You want
What happened? What happened? I'm so tired. Yesterday, whole day.
We have absolutely fucking nothing.
I told you it's not working. I don't even know whether to tell him that or
Go wake him up and tell him we have nothing.
I'm
It don't
scared.
start again?
Tell him we have absolutely fucking nothing.
It didn't start.
It didn't start.
Oh my god.
I don't know, he'll be angry as fuck.
He's gonna be pissed, but you might want to wake him up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and prep to get the truck keys out.
You don't want to go get him yourself?
I would rather you go wake him up.
Ah,
You're
yeah,
the woman.
No. I don't want. I'm not suicidal. He'll be running over.
Jack.
Come here, Jack.
He'll be jumping over there. I'm scared. He'll be screaming.
You go wake him up.
He'll be screaming. I'll go. Okay.
Huh?
I'll go get him.
Wake him up and tell him I'm gonna try to start it.
Меня отправили. Все боятся, он там сейчас будет пищать, так это. Он сказал, закричал, в час он станет, а тут сукин трак не заводится. Говорят, ты его, женщина, пиздуй, подымай. Да, он сейчас будет скакивать, сейчас и вы это увидите. Сейчас будет там писк, мы его сейчас заснимем, как он будет вскакивать. Тут, блядь, как сериал, ёб твою мать, так нарочно не придумаешь. Сейчас. Девушка. Mike, that truck does not start.
Let the battery shut off.
So you still want to stay till 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't leave the truck alone.
О, Господи. Короче, он не хочет вставать. Эпопея продолжается. У меня тут как вторая работа. Я ночью тоже работала. Он меня дождался до 5 утра. А сейчас отказывается. Сказал, оставьте его в покое. Ну, he said don't bother him. He said don't bother him. He still wants to sleep till 1. He wants to sleep till 1 o'clock.
Alright, well then I'll do it.
Do.
I still had to need the jumper cables for it though.
I don't understand. He said don't touch truck or don't touch him. I didn't understand. He said don't bother him or don't bother truck. I didn't understand that. But you can do it.
I can do it. I just know it's just something that I need to jump.
But my
All you gotta do is bring the truck over there. I've already disconnected the phone and everything.
you can drive or what?
Yeah, I can drive it.
Just carefully over there because the side of that seat does not work now.
Okay. Okay, lock.
Because I'm not feeling like it. Я такая уставшая, пусть едет, блядь, я не могу уже, я устала. Мне еще целую ночь ездить. He'll be jumping cable.
Huh?
He'll jump cable.
Yeah, see if it works.
Yeah. I'm just lazy to drive. I was driving whole night.
Yeah.
He can drive it.
Yeah, he can do it. Put the men to work.
Yeah. Exactly.
See if it'll start.
Yeah.
Like last week, remember? It wouldn't start.
Yeah. It's yesterday didn't start either. It never starts. It's never
He
starts.
needs a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, new rig.
I won't get new truck. I won't get new other truck.
You want a truck?
Yeah, we won't buy truck, but we don't have money.
You mean for your own use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To work.
To work?
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
That's why we clean farm over there to get money together to get another truck.
It takes money to find. It takes money for a vehicle.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. You want the new vehicle, okay, but you don't have the
Now
money.
we want another truck.
Oh, you want to drive one?
We won't buy truck.
A trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to buy another trailer.
Yeah.
So Mike can go to work in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably expensive.
Expensive. They need $8,000 down payment. $8,000.
Wow.
We don't have
Yeah,
it.
I know. Hey, you pay here every day. You don't have much money.
Yeah. That's what I say. I have no idea. It's in the middle somewhere. I'll look.
Oh, I didn't see him
sorry.
underneath that.
Sorry, I didn't know. I know I have them, but where they are? Just tired.
You'd be like a good Chevy.
I don't know what we'll do. Докстер. Жопой обернулся. Он сейчас меня высрется на руль. Он уже у себя как дома. Это деньги мы будем зарабатывать, понимаете? Сейчас у меня еще заглохнет машина. Я буду просить спонсировать меня на машину, а то я кончусь. Но этот мне второй сделал, 3 AAA сделал. Что хотя бы ее куда-то завезут отсюда. Ну, все, сейчас доверяете ли вы свою машину профессионалам? Ну, он поломал не одну вещь тоже, поэтому сейчас. О, собака. О, он Майк, страдалец, проснулся. Этот грузовик ломается каждый день. Миллион машин. Наверное, звонит. И классно тут. Видите, друзья уже наши.
Oh, you could drive that trailer.
А?
You could drive the rig.
Yeah, I can.
She could get a job like that, Coda.
Who?
You.
Yeah, I can drive.
Yeah, you could drive a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh, he's
interesting.
asking whether I can drive tractor trailer.
Yeah, I said you could.
Yeah, I can. I was working on tractor trailer.
Wow. I
Yeah.
could see her driving one, Coda. I'd be
Yeah.
interested. Wouldn't it, Coda? She could pull in one too, Coda. Yeah.
No, I'm working on other truck over there, on smaller one, painting roads. But I was working on that, I don't know, 2 years by myself, and we were working with him.
Yeah. So you actually drove one?
Yeah.
Ooh, Coda. She actually did.
No, I was driving a long time by myself.
Wow. This
We-
is interesting.
We're both truck drivers.
Wow.
Yeah, we are both.
Hear that, Coda? She did drive one.
Yeah. I was my previous job before this one was truck driving.
Yeah, wow.
He was driving one truck and I was driving another. And before that we were driving together.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep, dog's listening to
Yeah.
it. Good dog.
So he was curious whether I'm driving. Yeah. I just like, you have to, there's too little space. If I live with him, it's dog over there, too little space, not enough space.
Yeah.
And
He might have to call somebody again. Like last week, he might.
they'll finish off my truck. If that will not run, I don't even know.
He might have to call somebody else, Coda.
I hope my truck will start.
Yeah.
Mine does not start as well.
Yeah, because that's going to be your transportation too.
Yeah, I don't know if it will not start. I don't know what it will do.
He's not going to work today. He's taking off, Coda.
Yeah, I need to go in the evening. 6 o'clock, yeah.
Huh?
6 o'clock I go to work.
Again tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you should be sleeping.
Yeah, I came at 5 a.m.
I'd be tired.
Yeah.
You have to go back to work tonight, Coda.
Yeah.
She's going to work a night shift.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep, she's working night shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it always breaks down, tell me you want a new truck.
We want new truck. We want.
You know? So I think it breaks down all the time, Coda.
We lived on farm. He was spending all money on farm. That's why we don't have truck, don't have house. What he wants? May get second job.
I guess he wants to.
I may get second job, you know. I can work in the morning with him and in the evening over there. I need work 24/7. Я 24 часа в сутки могу работать. Я еще днем пойду с ним работать, а ночью на грузовик. А зачем мне вообще спать? Ну, если бы мне 23 было, когда я приехала, я бы и работала днем на одном грузовике, а вечером на другом. А няня спрашивали, водила ли я грузовик. Я говорю, водила. Они так ошеломлены. Я не знаю, что он хочет. Мне упадло даже ходить здесь. Я не знаю, что он хочет. У меня еще водички попить, а то я чуть не отключилась с утра, когда ехала, обратно уже на большом грузовике, я заснула раз 15. Вообще через каждые 5 минут засыпала. Я не знаю, как я не разбилась. Меня по всей дороге мотало. What happened, Mike?
Major change of plans.
What's that?
I need you to take Malcolm home.
Why?
Instead of working in this area, they're sending me up to Tuckahannock.
I can take, how far is it?
It's about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? But that includes all of his stuff too.
He's starting truck.
He's not going to be able to start it.
Why?
Even if he jump starts it. There's a switch above the batteries that's shut off.
You shut it off.
Yes.
You tell him before he finish off my truck.
Malcolm!
Tell him. I can take him.
Okay.
So I should go tell him what?
I'm pretty sure he heard me.
Hello, so what time you go to work?
2.
Okay, so I should get him, yes.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready anytime. Уйду. I'll go tell him. Mike, shut off truck. Mike, turn off battery. It cannot be started. I'm taking him to home.
Huh?
I'm taking him home. I will be driving Malcolm home.
Oh, to West Virginia.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
because Michael goes other direction.
How's Michael gonna get to work if it don't start?
It starts, he just switch off battery. Michael turn off battery. I need to go tell him before he finish off my truck. Malcolm! Malcolm! Malcolm!
What?
He turned it off battery.
Huh?
He turned it off battery. It will not start because there's a switch somewhere down where he turned off battery.
He turned off the battery.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that I should take you home because he has change of plan. So if you want to relocate your stuff in this car,
Oh, so he just turned off the battery.
yeah. I mean,
Okay, I was just geeking because I couldn't get the truck to fucking start.
yeah, so I'm like, he said there's some switch and somewhere switch. But he said that I should take you home so you might as well move your stuff into that car.
Okay,
Okay.
I can do that. Give me a
Okay.
second. Let me just-
Okay, I'm just letting you know, I'll go upstairs.
If I would have known that, I would have packed it last night into your car.
I'm sorry. He just told me that I'll go upstairs to restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, but
Go up and tell him I'm on it.
okay. Он сказал, что лучше бы он вчера ему сказала. И он бы вчера еще запаковал все. Эта гостиница называется «Красный ковер», как в Голливуде. «Красный ковер» гостиница. Мы тут все живем. Майкл запрятался. Блять, я устала ходить. Я такая уставшая. 45 минут. И я его довезу, мне не упадло. О, Господи. Hello. Yeah.